Look, we know why you guys are here. This is what a stock 2024 GSX-8R sounds like with that exhaust not being changed. This is a cold start. I mean, it doesn't sound bad, but I can barely hear the bike. And this is what it sounds like after it's warmed up. A little better now. We're gonna make it a lot better. Check this out. And this is what it's gonna sound like once we get the Yoshi Full System installed onto it. Watch your ears, boys. Don't worry, I already warmed it up. But we gotta get this thing installed, and then at the end of the video, we'll do some flybys. Let's get to it. So, you guys are probably wondering, Chase, where the hell did a Gixxator come from and a Yoshimura Full System to put on said Gixxator? And those are great questions, because I don't own either of those things. So, first off, the lovely people at Yoshimura decided to reach out and were like,
hey, you should do an install video on a Gixxator. We have a really awesome 50-state legal exhaust to put on this motorcycle.
And I was like, that's awesome. I don't have one of those motorcycles, so luckily I do have friends. So I reached out to my buddies over at Mountain Motorsports, the place I do a lot of my first rides at, and I was like, hey, can I borrow a 2024 Suzuki Gixxator for an exhaust install? To my surprise, they said yes. So this is not my motorcycle. This is not any sort of giveaway motorcycle. This is going to go back to Mountain. It's actually the exact same color as the one we did a first ride on. I wonder if it's the one we did a first ride on. It's not. It's only got 11 miles on it. Okay, never mind. Okay, so in today's video, we are going to install this full system, from what I understand, Yoshimura exhaust onto this totally stock Gixxator. And then at the end of the video, we'll do some crank up, we'll do some flyby and all that kind of good stuff. So let's get to unboxing. Alrighty. There's metal objects here. Safety first, Pat. Come on, Pat, get over here. Come check this out. Oh no, the bag. Dude, look how chubby those little things are. That's hilarious. These are not typically that short and chubby. I feel like I'm in an anime right now. Number 3. America. That tracks. Oh my goodness, how adorable is that? Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I don't know why I expected it to be bigger than that. Dude, this is gonna be just like our 450 install. Look at the tip on that. It's huge.
That's what she said.
Oh my goodness, this is exciting. I appreciate something of a company called Yoshimura. Something that sounds very Japanese.
Something that sounds very Japanese.
NANI? And then made in the USA underneath it. There's something fun about that. Okay, anyway.
You realize that Yoshimura doesn't sound Japanese. Yoshimura is Japanese.
Sure, but it's made in the US.
So, if I'm correct here, you notice they all say number 3 on them?
Uh-huh. This is the third one.
This is the third one for these bikes.
I'm gonna be a little more careful now. And we've had this for like a few months now.
We just
haven't had the chance to install it. Actually, I'm gonna get gloves on because I don't want to make fingerprints. See, I've learned in my time here on numerous exhaust installs. Don't touch the exhaust. Your dirty fingerprints will ruin it. Dude, that's gonna be sick. So this is literally just 4 pieces.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty impressive. Might make it a pain to get it installed, but that is for us to find out.
That's their little catalytic converter.
How adorable is that? Little connector pipe. It's really light too. I don't know what metal all that's made of, but
It looks like tie, but
then a couple bolts. That's all she wrote, boys. Okay. Slow motion shots for no reason. All right, guys, got everything unboxed. Looks pretty simple, but we have a fully faired motorcycle. So step one of this process is gonna get these fairings off so we can get access to the exhaust. And I have no idea how to do this, so we're gonna be figuring it out together. Full fairings suck, but having it all pop off in one unified piece is pretty nice. Look, this is my fisherman shot. Dude, that's pretty heavy.
Yeah.
Like, hold that.
Oh my god. So I think this system, the one we're putting on, is like 16 or 17 pounds lighter.
Lighter?
Lighter.
Yeah, okay. So that's full exhaust. So for you guys that are gonna do this by yourself, this entire process, you're rolling, right? Just making sure I'm not talking to nobody.
You could be talking to me. I'm not no. God, I'll go fuck myself. It's fine.
Sorry,
I'll
bet.
just fine.
So, if you're at home doing this yourself, this is what you see on the other side of the radiator. This bolt, it's like that. This one's not bad. These two are easy. This one, you're gonna hate your life about. We've tried lots of tools. You just gotta figure out what you got and get up in there. So it's the best way to do it. All right, let's get the new one installed. All right, guys, the weight difference already is insanity. This metal, I guess it's titanium, so much lighter. So with the 3 pieces of the exhaust and then the actual this thing, we're gonna go, I think, headers in first and then connect everything as we go. That's gonna allow me to easily get the O2 sensor in, and then once I get that in, I can then plug them. So this part's probably not gonna be fun. It's probably gonna take a while to like just thread these little guys in there, but we'll get it figured out. And let's get going. All right, guys, we just got the headers back on. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This part's not fun. It's gonna take you a minute, but a couple things to make it a little easier for you. One, totally remove the radiator. There's enough hosing on here till the radiator's not gonna go anywhere, but that gives you enough movement to really get your hands in there.
Totally remove the mounting bolts.
Sorry, totally remove the mounting bolts for the radiator. Radiator stays where it is. Also, this little guy, this little Sunix tool, it's like 30 bucks. It's got all these little bits, but the most important thing is it's this tiny. It is a perfect tool to get up in there. Highly recommend it. I'll put a link in the description. This is my 3rd set of these. I lost the first 2, and I refuse to do work on bikes without having this. So very recommended there. And on top of that, have a long set of Allens. For that one, you need a 6. So like a size 6. We try these little medium-sized ones, and they're okay, but the tall and short heads were really helpful. So even if you have all that, still gonna be a little annoying and take a little time, but we got it all done. So now we're gonna get the radiator bolts back in, and we'll keep building this thing out. And it is installed. Check that out. It's a little bigger than the stock exhaust because Suzuki did do a pretty good job of like making the stock exhaust really low key. But I do personally think these Yoshi exhausts, this one looks very similar to the one we put on our giveaway 450 SS CF Moto. I like the looks of these, so I don't really mind it looking a little bigger. And I would imagine it's going to sound quite different. So before we hear what it sounds like, let's take a quick look, and then we're rolling this bike out so we can finally hear what this thing sounds like. Even though you started the video with what it sounds like. So you guys already know. You're in the future. All right, boys and girls, first listen, cold start with the Yoshi on the GSX-8R. The bike has not been flashed, obviously, just putting that out there. Here we go. Please be good. Dude, Yoshi does not disappoint. Every single bike that we have installed a Yoshi pipe on sounds that good. Got them new exhaust smokes. When we first cranked this up, you could barely hear the bike was on. That's nuts. And it's not even revving. That's a cold start. That's gonna be so loud. All right, we're gonna let it warm up for a second, and we'll give you guys a rev. And this is what it sounds like after it's warmed up. What is that? That's nuts. Holy snap. We gotta do, oh my God. There gets a point when exhausts are so loud, you can do literally nothing but laugh at them. Also, we're gonna get some gear on and go do some flybys, because how else would you end a video of an exhaust without doing a flyby? We're professionals. Come on. Alrighty guys, got a little bit of gas in the bike and there she blows. Actually, let me pull the bike up some so you guys can see it out in its natural environment. Why not put the seat right in the sun so my butt burns? There she is, guys. A little bit wider of a shot. I think it looks fantastic on the bike. Now, I'm going to do something that I'm not used to and I'm probably going to feel weird about. I'm going to get on the bike, crank it up, and go ride it, and I'm not going to say anything so you guys can enjoy the sound of the bike. I will proceed to shut the hell up. Actually, here, let me listen to music, and that way, I'll distract myself. Alrighty guys, that is all we got for the Yoshi Full System on the 2024 Suzuki GSX-8R. Shout out to Yoshimura for sending us the exhaust. If you want to grab one of those exhausts, if you've got one of these, bro, you got to get one of these exhausts. We'll have a link for it in the description. And also shout out to Mountain Motorsports for letting us borrow the bike. I guess if you guys want to buy the bike with the exhaust on it, they're probably going to upcharge it now. But we'll have a link for Mountain as well. That was pretty fun. If you guys like us doing random exhaust videos on bikes we don't own, let us know and we'll see what happens in the future. Hopefully that helped you guys out if you're looking for an exhaust for your motorcycle. And let me know if you made it to this point in the video, you're in the outro crew. Let me know in the comment down below after you like the video. Put OC in your comment and let us know if you're now looking for a Yoshi for your bike. We've installed 2 Yoshis recently and my goodness, they sound so good. I am so excited about these things. Anyways, guys, I'm Chaseontwowheels. You guys go out there and ride safe. I got a motorcycle to deliver back to a dealership, and I'll see you on the next one. Later.